Firstly, though, Mike Goodwin stepping down as a chairman, how good a job has he done in the last 5 years?
Wonderful job. I think obviously before my time, but I do hear lots of supporters tell of their fears for their football club at that period, and Mike, along with others, obviously helped save the club. So I think he's remaining on board and maybe vice chairman. So it's great that he's still involved with the club, because he was one of the key reasons why the supporters have still got a club.
How big an influence has he been, around the club as well?
Yeah, he comes in a lot. Obviously, Gaffer's very welcoming with anyone to come in the office and come watch training, and he spent a lot of time doing that, talking about the teams, and he has an opinion. And it's great because I think obviously, like Ash, like John Croot, like Andy Fam, like everyone up above here, they're all fans. They're all fans first and foremost. So yeah, Mike's a fan. He's only ever put the club first. It was a big reason why I obviously stayed at the club initially when the previous manager left and things like that. So yeah, I'm glad that he's still involved, and thanks Mike for everything you've done as chairman. You
just said it, Danny, and I saw when Chesterfield tweeted about it, loads of fans were saying the same, from where the club was when Mike first took the role as chairman in terms of saving the club to where the club is now. It's such a difference, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think you have to, obviously with Ash and Phil coming in, it's taken the club to another level, but you can't get to that next level if you haven't got a club in the first place. So it's a team effort from the people up above. It always has been since I've been there, and obviously that what they do with the community and the trust which is based on the other side of the stadium is credit to them all.
And Ashley Kirk will become the new chairman. How key was that, Jim, to have that stability of someone who already knows the club and obviously loves the club as well? Yeah,
I think whether it's Mike staying on or Ash taking over, obviously I don't get involved too much with the board situation, but yeah, Ash has obviously been the main man now for a while, and he's a very good leader. I feel we've got a good leader obviously as a manager in Paul Cook, and we've got another good leader in charge of the football club, so that bodes well. And like all good leaders, you need people underneath that are willing to work hard for the cause, and we certainly all do that.
I mean, that's a big reason why the club's been so successful in recent years, isn't it? You've got that leader right from the top and throughout the club. Yeah, definitely.
And it's great for all the hard work and sacrifices and money, by the way, that Ash and Phil put in. Let's not forget about that. So there's a lot of money for them to have that success of getting out the National League and B now see us hopefully push up the right end of League Two is obviously dreams come true, without speaking for them, for two lovers, two local lads who are lovers of their local team.
On to new signings, a couple to talk about. Firstly, Ronan Darcy, season-long loan. What will he bring to your side?
A bit of guile, I think, a little bit of creativity. In the brief moments I've seen him train with him, he looks a really good player. Obviously, you can't really judge anyone till they get out on the field, but as I always say about all our lads, I've spoken to him a few times. He's a cracking boy. Wants to get going again. Probably felt he stood still a bit at Wigan after his good spell at Crawley. So yeah, I think the way we play, he can probably play in any of those positions behind the striker, but predominantly the one just off the striker. And whether he plays tomorrow, we'll wait and see.
I was going to say, could he be in line for his debut tomorrow?
Well, he's travelling, so he'll be involved. But whether he starts or not, as I say, we'll wait and see what happens.
It's great though for the team in terms of the competition for the places, because that just breeds more energy into the team.
Yeah, it does. It does, and with that, obviously, you've got a few lads that will probably be looking to go and play football elsewhere now, because you don't want the squad to get too big. At the same time, you want to get enough good players in the building that you feel you can challenge to be at the top of the table. And obviously, we feel like we've got that. But with that, obviously, comes lads that are probably going to get frustrated and probably answering questions that have come from yourself or Liam down the line. That usually takes care of itself, because lads can only go so long and then they start getting the itch about wanting to play football. But in terms of the actual players that we feel are going to help us get up near the top of the league, we're looking pretty strong.
And yesterday, Malik Olabi Balewu, pre-contract.
What's his name, sorry? Say again.
Malik Olabi Balewu.
Well done. That's right. I'll
take that.
That's good. Well done. I never did that one. Go on. Sorry, Ben.
What will he bring as well, Danny? And
he's going to bring a lot of letters for his shirt for Jason the Kit Man to worry about, first and foremost. He ain't happy about all the letters he's got to print. He's no, we had some good scouting reports of him. He's an absolute giant of a lad. Been playing out in Canada. I think Bim Peppel spoke quite highly of him as well during his time here. He's a left-sider. And the gaffer likes that balance across the back line, so I'm sure he'll bring great competition at the minute. Obviously, Fads is doing a cracking job on that left side. But, I think we can't get him, can we, till January? Can't get him playing until past January, so a lot of time to go. But that will soon fly by for him. By all accounts, he can't wait to get going. And good age, as everyone says, good age. And hopefully it'll be a really good attribute to us.
Has he been on your radar for quite a while? Yeah,
he has. Tried to sign him towards the end of last year and it fell through for certain reasons, and we're pleased to get it done now, albeit got to wait a little while, but you can't have it all your own way.
Are you still looking to strengthen in different areas, or is it still ticking over?
Yeah, there's a couple of things I won't talk about because there's nothing been finalised yet. There's a couple of things maybe this week that might be happening, end of this week, which is today, going into next week more like. But yeah, can't say anything on that at the minute, and there might be a couple of things with players going out, but we'll wait and see on them.
Ahead of Cheltenham tomorrow, what the injury situation? How's John Fleck looking?
Yeah, I think he was told by the doctors, the specialists, that it'd be a minimum of 2 weeks with cracked ribs to settle them down. I think obviously I don't know too much about that sort of department, but it's been the 2 weeks. We'll decide today whether he travels down to Cheltenham, and maybe there might be a good chance it might not, but he should be back in training next week and definitely available without any question marks for next weekend game.
Any others, Danny?
No, Devon Tanton's doing his rehab down at Fulham at the moment. It'll be a couple of weeks. Obviously we've got Enda Steves and Jayden Ashin training, even though they're not on contract training, with a view potentially of something happening there, both close to joining in training if that's what the gaffer wants. So fingers crossed, unlike last year, we can stay pretty much injury free this season.
Great to see Tyrone Williams back out on the pitch as well.
Yeah, it is. So his running style's a bit different at the moment, while he's still got the recovery for his injury, a terrible injury he had. But yeah, it's great for him just for his mental health. He hasn't shown any weakness in his mental health, by the way, because he's such a strong character. But surely deep down it would affect anyone what he's gone through. So we've all supported him. The club's been brilliant with him, and it's great to see him back running, and hopefully he'll be getting back doing what he loves, maybe in the not too distant future.
And finally, Danny, winning start of the weekend away at Cheltenham. I think you've got some rights to wrong after what happened last time. Yeah,
it was a pretty boring game, average game. They weren't great, we weren't great. We probably felt we deserved it, but everyone's going to say that. Missed some good chances and a sucker punch right near the end. So, result don't lie. Fair play to Cheltenham. They beat us last year. I remember the Monday after was probably one of our longest days going back over the games. There was so much the gaffer wasn't happy with. So yeah, we certainly won't want to repeat that.